In this video, I'm going to show you what I use to clean my comic books before I press them. Stick around and let's find out. Ahoy YouTube, it's Cinday the Shipwreck Pirate, and in this video I'm going to go over what I use when I clean a comic book. Right before I press it, I want to make sure that I get all the dirt and grime off of it. And what I use is an eraser pad like this one here. This one I've had for a couple of years. I use a white eraser pencil, and I use some absorbing, I think that's what it's called. And then I use a little light brush just to get off any particles or any residue. Let me go over to the side cam and I'll show you the book I'm working on. This right here is the Mighty Thor 225. This is the first appearance of the Fire Lord, and as we all know, the Heralds of Galactus are coming. Maybe. I mean, we'll see. But I figured this was on my want list, and I found it relatively inexpensive. Now, it does have some damage up here at the top. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. And this corner is pretty soft. Not really a whole lot I can do about that. But down here in the corner, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. So there is like a crinkle or a crunch right there, and I should be able to fix that during the pressing process. And then there's quite a bit of I don't know, finger indents across the cover and across the back. Now the back, you can see all the dirt and grime, and even in that corner, there are a few wrinkles in there that I should be able to get out during the pressing process down there at the bottom. But you can see how dirty and gross it is. And so what I usually do is I usually start with I usually start with the pencil. Make sure I wipe it off on my little pad here. Sometimes it helps keep it clean. And use the pencil eraser first to kind of get some of the big stuff, and I just kind of go light, nice and easy. And see what it did. It put a bunch of gunk on there already, and I just cleaned it off. So let me show you that again. Clean and clean, and I'll just lightly rub it on this area here where all that dirt and grime is. I'm just going over it very, very gently. Make sure I don't damage anything. And then you can see, you know, how much dirt it picks up. I don't like using the big pad, but you can use it in, you know, a lot of in areas where there's not a lot of color. You can kind of use these, but I don't really trust myself. But this is a technique you can use. It also helps take off big chunks, you know, of debris and dirt from large white areas. But I think that up here is going to be the best with the little eraser. So I'll make sure I clean it off. And I'll just gently rub my eraser on there. Ew. That stuff's coming off. Wow. Yeah, so you can see I'm getting a lot of the grime off. You can see up in the corner where it's pretty much disappeared. Yeah, and it makes a huge difference with presentation and grading of the books. You want to make sure that before you send them off, that they're nice and pretty and white, so you don't get dinged. Wow, that is just coming right off. Sorry if you're looking at my ear, but man, wow. So this is my homemade paper hydration chamber. It is basically composed of a lid with some foam on it to connect to the bottom of this hefty bucket. I do have a temperature and moisture gauge on the face so I can see what it is. Then I have a little bit of cloth in here to catch the extra moisture. I used what is this stuff? The stuff that goes in your kitchen lighting, and then some pipes in here just to hold everything together. Now the fancy part is basically over here. I'm actually pumping the hydration straight in through another device, and I may show that at a later time, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this Thor 225. We're going to place it in the hydration chamber, and I'm not sure how I want to do this. This is a super nice clean book. Yeah, maybe I'll do it like that. Here's my other little piece of cloth. I'm just going to put it over the top. And then going to seal it up. Right now it's at 70 degrees and 38% humidity. We're going to crank on my little hydration machine here, and we're going to see where it goes up to in just a few minutes. Stand by. Alright, so after 10 minutes in the hydration chamber, the temperature is 72 degrees and the moisture level is 54%. I'm going to turn it off, and I'm just going to check it just to see what it's doing. Make sure it's, you know, doing what it's supposed to be doing and not over moisturizing everything. Okay. So that's good. It just has to be in there longer. All right, so after a little bit of time in the chamber, let's check it out. Oh yeah, we're nice and damp. Awesome. Not too damp. Oh, that's perfect. So right now it has just a little bit of moisture added to the paper through this process, and what it'll do here in just a minute when we put it on the press is it's going to realign all the little bangs and bumps and ticks and nicks, and we're going to do that next in the process. Stay tuned. Alright, now that I got the press warming up, I do use steel plates for the press, and it's something I've always done. It's part of my practice and it works well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pop open the press, release some of the tension because I got to add some stuff to it. So what I just did is I warmed up the bottom plate. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make a small cardboard stack for the damp book, and I use magazine backer boards, and then I'll use a piece of SRP paper, and then I'll put in my comic book with the magazine backer board inside. Actually, I'm going to spin this the other direction, just in case. Alright, followed by another SRP paper. And then 3 more magazine boards. And then finally the top steel plate. That's gonna go on top. It's heavy. Alright. It's a little too loose, but that's close. There we go, and I'm going to let that cook for a little bit, and we'll be back when it's done. Alright everybody, it's been a few hours. The book is cooked for a little bit, and it is cooled off for a couple of hours, and it's time to pop it open and see what we got. right. Oh man, that looks good already. Wow. Yeah, it'll probably need another press or two, but man, that is already starting to look awesome. I'm super excited. I don't know if you can see that. Take a look at the back here. Yeah, the back is very impressive. It is gonna need another press. But I am getting used to the hydrogen chamber. I'm getting used to the hydration chamber. Still got the damage in the corner there on the front. I know with another press I can get that out. The back is still got that little crease there. Awesome. Well, that was the first attempt at the press on Thor 225, the first appearance of Firelord, one of the Heralds of Galactus. Thanks for watching. Okay, so after I had the Thor book in the press overnight, I think I got some pretty successful results. Let's take a look at it. I don't know if you can tell in this bottom corner here that the crease down there is completely gone. All the finger dents on the cover, they're all gone. The only thing is there is still a little bit of damage on there. I don't know if you can see it. It's like teeth marks or something. Let's see if I can catch it in the light. Down at the bottom. Right down there. It is incredibly difficult to get those out, and they will probably remain there. The paper is just too damaged, but the back, look at the back. It is beautiful. Look at that back corner even. No crease. Yeah, if you remember in the first part, there was a big old crease on the back and on the front in that corner, and it appears to be all gone. The cover is nice and shiny and beautiful. Look at that thing. Ah, that is awesome. Is it in focus? Perfect. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Alright guys, so with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you learned something today, hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, put them down in the comment section below, and we'll mix it up and we'll have a good time. And if you have any other questions, you feel free to hit me up on Instagram at SindaneTSP. Thanks and have a great day. Cheers.